Hey everyone, my name is Betsy Stovall, and we are going to go through the diagram of the brain, and I'm going to get this as simple as possible here for us. So let's go ahead and start with the cerebrum. This is the largest part of the brain, and it does contain all of our lobes. So that's your frontal, parietal, temporal, occipital. The cerebrum is responsible for your higher cognitive functioning, voluntary movements, sensory processing, language, and your decision making. So then we have the frontal lobe here in the blue, obviously your front of the brain. It's responsible for your voluntary movements like talk, run, move, sing, also decision making, problem solving, personality, and speech. Then we have the parietal here in pink. This is responsible for your sensory processing, so your touch, pressure, pain, things like that. That's on top. Then we have in the yellow here is a temporal. This is on the side of your head by your temple. This is responsible for hearing, memory, and language. Then we have the occipital here in the red. This is the back of the brain, like back here. This is responsible for your vision. Then moving on to this purple here, we have the cerebellum, also known as the little cerebrum, located at the back of the brain as well. Controls balance, coordination, fine motor skills, and your muscle memory. Moving on to our brain stem here in the green. Your brain stem connects your brain to the spinal cord, and it houses all of your cranial nerves. Then first we have the midbrain. Controls reflexive eye movement and auditory processing. And then the pons. It relays signals between brain and spinal cord, and it helps control breathing. And then third, you have the medulla oblongata. It controls vital functions like your heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing. Then in this brown right here, you have the corpus callosum. It connects the hemispheres and then allows your hemispheres to communicate. Then we have in the diencephalon. This is your inner brain structure. So deeper within, might be a little bit harder to see here. Your thalamus, there's a blue here. It's a relay center for sensory information to the cerebrum. The hypothalamus, a little part around that there. It regulates homeostasis like your hunger, thirst, temperature, and it also controls the endocrine system with the pituitary gland. And your pituitary gland right here. Okay. Then the epithalamus is your pituitary gland, which is responsible for your sleep-wake cycles and also produces melatonin. Then the last little parts here, this purple line going down here is the sulci, which is your valleys and your shallow grooves in. Then if you can see, this darker spot here is your gyri. So ridges and folds. So again, here is the diagram. I hope this helps for all you visual learners.